Friday, and it's the final edition of Tea Time for this week. When it come to you from Women's Voice Online TV, and this edition, of course, na very very special edition. And me with the began come to now. My name is Patricia Kabia. Inside today on edition, we get two important issues then for can discuss. We get with me Regina Sialiu, when I a member from the Gen Z movement salon, as we can talk about the impact way Gen Z they play in a salon. And of course, if we the Gen Z, then we the young people, if we ready for lead. And of course, another guest who gets inside the studio this morning will get Ambassador Mohamed Tijan Bari, and the executive director from Media Advocacy Network Salon. As we they can talk about in our world, we in the corner we they can talk about how for empower African youths, them especially with the main focus on the 100 influential youth leaders in the country. Good morning, China, and welcome to Tea Time.
Good morning.
Good morning. And good morning to you, Ambassador Bari, and welcome to Tea Time.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay. So I believe on all two, now the first thing this way, Women's Voice Online TV, the host tuna, and we want us to appreciate tuna for come. Over to you. For me specifically, the Gen Z movement for the very first time. You can take me through what in this day about.
Okay. Good morning to all viewers. So, well, the Gen Z movement salon will be the very first thing we hear about them.
Yeah.
But I want for say the word Gen Z, not so the first time we don't hear about them, because I'm in our generation and we're all involved. So the Gen Z movement salon now a youth-led transformational movement where a very young person by the name of Abdullah Bari thought some bit for start.
Okay.
So I don't made mention of the word transformational movement, and if I can explain further, I can say now a platform where they bring young Sierra Leoneans them together. And we not only they bring young people in together for gatherings sake, we they bring them together for make them identify the challenges them we will face as young people, and for be part of the solution. Now the movement believes say transformation can start with young people and willing for take action. Now that make we encourage every young person we responsible, innovative, and we committed to national development. Because the movement, it is not simply about the movement being the movement. We try for change the mindset. Now within our generation, whereas the generation before the Gen Z generation and also the generation before the generation before the Gen Z generation, they get the idea say any say we deny room where they made mention of the word Gen Zs, they can say, oh, these now people then way they're not ready for national development, they're not ready to take up leadership roles, or rather they're not responsible then fit. They literally don't tell me all the words them. So we try for change that mindset. They say we capable for make we transform this country for a better one. We get the power now we earn, we get the ideas, we get the skills, and we ready for take up the leadership roles and community impact as well, and ultimately for a better Sierra Leone.
So now that the movement is stand for.
Well, I know saying that the movement stand for, but I go saying that's the Gen Z movement stay for. So if I can say what in the movement stand for, we stand for youth participation, we stand for accountability, community impact, innovation. Now, if I can explain further, young people them we get with problems like I say, and we try for identify the problems them, but we not get a platform where we for turn then concerns then the interaction. So if I can explain youth participation, I can say now we get the energy, now we get the potential, and we try for encourage every young person out there for participate fully, because now we then see youth in action. Now the then they will say, okay, well then people don't try for like at least make we try for change the mindset about them. And accountability, I'm not going to to impose the idea in me say I'm not ready for take up leadership role, or I'm not ready for lead. How about you give me the chance for lead, then make a fail you, and I can be accountable to that. Or how about you give me the chance, then I can prove you wrong as well. So you're not going to just impose the idea in me. Allow me for be accountable for my own actions based on what I don't do. For national development, we're so committed to it, and that's like not the main focus. So if we're looking at what the Gen Z movement stands for, we stand for youth participation, national development, innovation, and community impact. Because the community now they will come out. now they we all grew up from. How about before I start from the country as a whole, make I just start from that community we build me into the person where I did so today. So now that's generally the movements they are about.
Okay, so why una feel say Gen Z then need their own voice in the country?
Well, make them not give you the chance for talk because of when our young people them. You know, leadership, it takes a whole lot. It takes competence, you know, it takes the idea for make, or rather the belief for make people and get in. You say, okay, this person competent for lead and the rest. So I feel like the need for give it the voice because we generation were built differently. We get we own mindset, we get we own things the way they do, we're different from other generations them. So the need for give it the voice because like I say, we're willing to lead, and we get the idea. Me, I can say we get this before lead. We just need a chance for make we prove we say for right or prove them wrong. Say them people are so able for lead or them people are so able for lead. We don't just give it the platform and left the platform open for it. Then we can prove we say for right. Say, oh, they're really ready to lead and they know how for lead.
Okay, so for an initiative start, there must be issues and we probably not highlight see we make una start up this. Waiting are some of the issues there. Waiting are the biggest challenges that we una feel say they happen we make una come up with this initiative.
Well, some of the challenges then we face rather before we come up with this whole movement idea, lack of youth participation.
Okay.
Yeah, now the young people they make up 70% of the country's population. Now imagine you get we fend yourself now the largest amount of population of the country, and we know they get the chance for sit down at tables then where they make decision. We not get the rights to decision making. We not get the rights to anything so far. So now lack of youth participation than one, and I think that the main thing that because if they're not allow we for make we participate or for make we bring out we ideas them, then that can stop we. It can limit we. So that now the main problem so far where we feel like we the face and that make we start this movement so that bring up the idea of this movement, because if we get the chance for participate fully, then we will get the chance for sit on our decision making tables them for make decisions them for the country.
Okay, I want for Lila come over to Ambassador Barry. Ambassador Barry, first of all, I want to say congratulations for this initiative. But for somebody who will hear about this for the very first time, tell me what's in the other most influential youth leaders in West Africa, the initiative, what is it about?
Once again, as I say, thank you very much for giving me the platform for the part of this session. Of course, the 100 most influential youth leaders in West Africa are an initiative where comprises of 6 countries in the sub-region.
Okay.
Where, of course, we get Sierra Leone, we get Gambia, we get Ghana, Nigeria, Guinea, and Liberia.
Okay.
And young people with contributions within regional development immensely great over the years. So media advocacy in Sierra Leone, of course, now the hub where now the centerpiece for ensure say we able for bring young people together, how we for put we ideas them into place, and also how we for ensure say their ideas and they we able utilize them positively. However, Sierra Leone are a country where they grow in terms of youth contributions to national and global development, but over the time we don't look at and say we impact at global level don't they reduce due to the fact that young people know they get access or participate by global conferences, global summits them due to limited finance funding to them projects then they so media advocacy network Sierra Leone through me support as the executive director in 2019 we get the opportunity for be barely nominated among young people in Nigeria and also Cameroon, and be get the privilege for be recognized as one of the most impactful youth leaders in the sub-region.
Okay.
And out of that event, I learned a lot of experience. Now they see Sierra Leone as around, as I say, limited funding can give challenging moment for let we able participate by conferences them. But some of we don't get the chance for travel over the time for ensure say we able for bring Sierra Leone at that map where people they able for say yes, Sierra Leone young people are really doing great. So I look at and say it is time for us to see how best we say able for bring young people them together, so that we will able for the recognize and effort. We not only get for look at and say they get for the sit down government look into the concerns them. So bringing them together, we able for dialogue, we able for communicate, we able for discuss and bring we ideas them together, so that we will able for achieve a lot. And of course, the award as a whole, we don't get the 100 most influential youth leaders, and of course the process be transparent, it be fair, and of course it be free. Even forget over 1,280 something youths then will be the public be nominate and go through public voting, and at the end of the day we also look at the impact based across social media, and also look at the various institutions the way they part of for see the impact where they don't they create within the institutions, and they were able for do screening within the committee.
Okay, Ambassador, you know we get for kind into that, yeah. We just want to look at the general topic first before kind depth to the steps that we wanna take in selecting the awardees. So why wanna focus specifically to on the young leaders?
We specifically focus on that because this is a start, and we look at and say the platform we just want for center within that number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so whose country them across West Africa where they participate inside this, because the name is still West Africa. Whose country them they participate?
As I say, now 6 countries then we get.
One for
We get Sierra Leone,
Okay.
we get Nigeria,
Okay.
we get Ghana, Liberia, Gambia, and we get Guinea as well.
Okay, so whose impact where you expect the 100 young leaders there for make na them different countries them, or where they be done they make na them different countries, and before we can specifically in the selection?
Where they look at the impact base, of course, based on the research where we get for let they able for come to this stage, we believe say that they also able for take them up from Musa that we don't begin for continue for they do more, because we know they only give the chance to somebody where we feel say not get any tangible impact even within a local community way in there. And we do the research not to through the person where they nominate, but we also ensure say the institution where the person present, so we say and don't they part of this institution. Now this institution here and don't they work with, we ensure say we visit the institutions that they try for know the person impact base where they within in circle before ever we focus on how we for able for give the platform to this particular individual.
Then we talk about the Global Peace Ambassadorial Honor 2026, you know. What exactly this mean? Because if I can assess the award now, 2-in-1.
Sure.
2-in-1 award. So let's talk about the Ambassadorial Award. What in this mean? What in this award they mean?
Okay. As I be say, a lot of young people can get challenges then. A lot of young people they see conferences the way they want to attend, even within Africa. But sometimes they find it very difficult. Some can get passport, but maybe visa processing fee knocking day. And of course, the confirmation of the Global Peace Ambassadorial title, not only a title where somebody they carry, but also a title where they carry with integrity, and title where they also create avenue and opportunities and for you. For example, you come across a conference where you go want for attend, perhaps you see conference like we get a Kigali conference where they come up in November, where we say you come across that conference and go through the registration process, but you get a limited funding. Maybe they ask for pay $3,000 for go throughout the process. Maybe you only able capable for provide $1,000 or $2,000 through the Media Advocacy Network Sierra Leone can able for stepping for ensure say the association will responsible for the confirmation of Global Peace Ambassadorial title. They personally give them support for ensure say that person they able for go, in as much as the person they able for get at least 40 or 50% of the particular amount where they ask for, say if we attend this conference, now daily committee they can for support that person they may not left behind. Okay,
so this recognition based on measurable peace building achievements or not just a title?
No, it based on as I be say, it based on the person impact.
Okay.
Cut across whether you're in the media space, you're in agri, you're in entrepreneurship, tech, folk, in different areas then. But the title, how you carry now so the opportunities and they open for you. And if you know the able for carry with integrity, there is tendency for let the able for withdraw back from you.
Oh, okay.
Fine. So now that make even people the way they get the award, but then they get the title. There are people where they get the award at the same time that they get the title.
Okay, so the achievements then varies.
Yes.
So if the way your achievements, what are the achievements where you forget the ambassador title?
It entails a lot. There are people where they nominate, not be even know say they nominate them, but a lot of people they try for get misconceptions throughout the process as if it is all about monetary issues, and we try for give proper analysis to them, and that make the next edition not get for personally based on public voting again, because we don't already get a way where we feel say we go to use, and we get ways that we'll get for the use for ensure say we do easy process without to not get any complications within the public. And of course the impact base now one of the most important areas then, and somebody they do something meaningful, but you don't know say they do something meaningful. So now the ambassadorial title come in, where we say people then they where they get the title, then now the very day they know say yes, there are people who already don't know say that they get the award. It is for sure, but they don't know say they will get a title.
Okay, right. That is nice. Look over to you, Regina. So beyond social media activism, let me talk about the practical thing, the way the Gen Z movement salon for the create change in the country.
Okay, so for the moment we main focus na education.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to make we pull the social media aspect of it, because for the Gen Z, now we're blessed in that.
Yeah.
Now that make them call we generation zoomers. We zoom into the media, we zoom into innovation and different things. But if we can go way beyond that, we want for, like I say, the community impact as well. So now we return back to the community, we build the community, we make we who that we be. The community we make we see them and think say we need for start this movement because we need the change. So now the community impacts are something where we very much focus on, and we try for return back to different communities them for say we impact the life of the youth them where don't feel left out. The youth them where not they get the chance. The youth them where they're not hearing their voice, or neither they get the platform for me then speak out their concerns them.
But and make not all youths are Gen Z.
Well, technically, now that make if you not be part of the Gen Z movement salon, you can simply just support the idea with the movements they're about here. So aside the social media thing, they look back to the community and decide see we need for impact the community in a positive way, so that their youth them we don't feel left out. Now I want make we know for say we get buckle of young people out there, we not even get access to the internet. They are Gen Zs, but they not get access to the internet. So make we not just focus on the people that we already know the idea, or rather we don't already grab the concepts na the media. Make we go back to the community, we not get the access to the internet, or rather to the media, for see say they know what in the movements they're about, for see say we ready for help them, and make we work hand in hand.
So one thing the way I forget follow clarify, Gen Z na from 1999 or 1998?
Well, I tend for believe say na from maybe the 2000. Early 2000, let's say 2000 to 2000, and I think after Gen Z we get the Gen Beta and Gen Alpha, yeah. So let's say maybe 2011 or so, then 2012 then can be the Gen Beta. I will definitely
do research before the program end. Let we know that we they talk about, because people can, people they push their way far away from Gen Z.
Exactly.
That's just the fact, when it comes to something when I'm bad thing, I don't know why I use the word bad, but something where somehow look appropriate, people can say now then Gen Z that they do
well, I know say they can talk so because we're very much expressive. We they state out with frustration, we they state out the problems the way we they face, and make them know for say, well, I know we say me generation we're better than the previous generation, but we are built differently, we are built in a very unique way. So if the way how we state out with frustration, or the way how they express yourself out there, now the problem, well, I don't feel say in it for necessarily be the problem, because now we know people that we know they accept bullying. We know they accept the fact they're not for listen to we want to make them listen to it, because like I say, we get the idea, we get the mindset, we just need a chance for make we prove we self. Now that we lack.
Okay, so how young people specifically Gen Z then go move away from just sit down and then corner they complain about them problem the way then they face, and for be part of the solution we una they come about. So can possibly mean say they go be part of una, then go be member or whatever, but how then go cooperate with una for CC, then come up from that and corner, we then go complain and come on board and do something useful.
Okay, so the starting, I made mention of the fact say we not only identify we challenges them, but we want to be part of the solution. When that's done, drive we to this point. So now I can tell you for free, say the young people out there, we the champion the skillful part of life, not coming from the corporate side of life.
Yeah.
A young people them. So imagine then get the chance for make them educate themselves, you understand? And let's say we get the chance, or rather then give we the chance for make we pass on them skills, send it to other young people them. So the best way so far, whereas a young person can come out of in shell and just decide for be part of the movement, or rather even if not be part of the movement, but just support the idea. You can support the idea in different ways. You can help pass on the message to other people, even if you're not a Gen Z. I can say this, the message not the only stop to the young people them, the message they move beyond the young people them. So the best way you can do now for make you sit down, listen to the ideas them, and not judge we based on what you don't hear about we. I think that the problem that we will face, the judgment around we, it is too much. Yeah, and we I'm not one for make we waste with them for this guy for change the idea. Make we just do things them and make themselves sit down and say, well, we thought wrong of them people and or rather we thinking about them people and it was wrong. So just sit down, listen to me and pass on the message to other people then we feel like willing for help and support we. And with that, you get more people that will come up and say, okay, we don't get the chance now. As I say, people that don't sit down for listen to me. So I feel like this is not the best time for make myself come up and state out the problems then we are the face, and also for make I bring ideas then for be part of the solution.
Okay, so when I feel say young people from all what you explain, when I feel say young people and they get enough opportunity for participating in different sectors, especially decision making.
Well, the opportunity is key.
Because for example, we get also with the constitution where people they debate on. And I look critically in all of the decisions in especially that constitution. The young people are waiting now, not to Gen Z them. Now people and we I don't know how to call it, millennial or what have you, I don't know how they call it. So these are the people where the country they consider as young people, where then even they found as Gen Zs. If you say we get the platform, I include myself because I'm a young person. If you say we get the platform for participate, especially in decision making.
Well, the platform now one thing, access to the platform now another thing as well. So we not get the platform, me I can say that boldly, because now we create the platform for we self. So now let's say if we don't see them and thought and fit for create platform like this for bring young people in together, for make them be part of decision making. So if we get access to them platform there, so I feel like we can do more than that. So now we debate for 10% for youth participation. Imagine that, and young people make up 70% of the country's population, and we just the big for 10%. I mean, if you go back now the drawing board and see them and think say, then people that don't prove beyond doubt say they are willing to take up leadership roles. Why we not go give them the chance? Why we not go give them the platform? Why we just see them and allow them create platform there for themselves? Now we get people out there where they into different things then we don't create aside this movement, we get young people we don't create other platforms then when it comes to tech, when it comes to skill and the rest, you understand? So how about then she don't know when things say they need for give you the platform. Like I say, the platform now one thing. The platform then they, but it is not open to us. We not get access to them platform there. The platform now one thing. Forget access to the platform now another thing. If I can answer the question, we don't have access to these platforms.
And I can see most of the job opportunities and stuff. We get Gen Zs that we don't done school, they even get masters. We get Gen Zs that we don't then get masters and they can put some specific age limit, say from 30 to this.
Well, you don't expect me for graduate at the age of 21 and they ask me for 5 years experience. Who say you will go pull the 5 years experience?
So these are the opportunities.
Now, imagine now say I go now an office space, I come up with, even if I don't come up with a first class, right, I come up with maybe a second class opera, then you don't limit me already because of I not reach the age of 30. Now you not even give me the chance for make approve myself. How you go know if I competent or not? Now if I can go back to ambassador, the award no they look for age. They look for the impact we don't create in the community. I can be a very young person, but the impact I don't create in the community, a boku pass waiting that 30-year-old person don't create something. You know, even they think about community impact or anything so far we're concerning the development of the country. So if you not give me the chance, how you want for make a proof to you say are capable, are competent for working that position? Well, the limitations there are plenty, Iboku, and if we say we talk about the plenty limitations say we get, I don't feel like we will come here so today.
So let me go to you, Ambassador. Now I want follow focus inside the award. Now there are some questions we they are for you. We don't get so many awards them way people they. I don't know if not this not the only award we get a salon where they give people ambassadorship name title rather. Okay, so there are so many awards them where people they receive in this country where probably they create any impact. What make this particular award so different from the others?
One of which now that as I've been saying, the platform they focus on voting, public voting was involved, and after which a lot of people will be asked so many questions surrounding the whole nomination process as far as waiting now we stand on point, what makes the difference among others than we don't the host awards in this country. Of course, me, I can say a leading testimony. I'm not going to name the institutions there, but I don't receive so many letters of nominations for various awards them. But the main focus is different from we, and one of the difference now that we know they only focus on people where they in higher positions. Of course, we get lawyers, we get nominated, and lawyers that they will at the same time we even decline the nominations. We get medical doctors, we get engineers in different parts of the world. People then they actually students then we don't graduate 4 years ago, and at the end of the day they're not able to get any job opportunity, so they decide for create a space for themselves. Some go into entrepreneurship, some go into petty trading, some go into advocacy, establish a youth-led organization where they operate. But honestly speaking, if you look at the impact, if you look at the circles, then you look at and say then people are not doing a lot. So we look at and say we not the only focus on people where they at a higher class, but let us also look at young people, because we get youths them actually where they like very high positions. But if we say we capture the attention of them people that they look at the award, say we all they look at high profile people because we won't forget support from there. So now that make the difference. And I don't see so many other awards. If you look at them target based and people with a higher class, even when you attend a gathering, they look at the ticket range self, they start from 1,000, 2,000. So how you look at somebody who just graduated for go pay 2,000 for attend an award ceremony? So we look at and say the award ceremony will not get any segment. We will not get say VIP, will not get say this not general. When you buy your ticket at the cost of 500, it is general. You get equal opportunity compared to any other person we get for attend. Will not get no venue sitting position except the guests that we get for lead you through the process. So now this now the difference we create among others. Then again, so many other awards it can based on public voting, but at the end of the day, they look at and say somebody they go to at the point where it go reach to the target base where they put. But if they're not able to get specific amount tag of vote where they need, then they definitely push that person for them to be qualified. However, we get people that will not reach the voting threshold. We get people who will not even reach to the target base where the committee set up. But honestly, when we look at the impact base, there is no judgment. They truly deserve it. So we not just get for focus on the random point, say this person need for this person need for that. The only side we will press now that the person need for ensure say how info support the project now that info create space where guests them will come. Now that's not the urge no more all our this then say now, in as much as you have been opportune to get this award, please, it is your responsibility, it is your duty for ensure say we're able for popularize them. People they let them understand, because a lot of Sierra Leoneans and even when the publication come up, we get a lot of misconception because we know they able to get access for visit other countries that were there outside. And if we look at Nigeria, how did they empower the youth there? They really grateful. So we not only get for look at the higher class, but we also get for focus on young people where they at the corner they do small things.
So what are the brain behind this award ceremony?
The brain, I cannot say I'm the only person, but the leading person na Dr. Benjamin Moore, we simply known as senior advocate. Na in the leading person in Nigeria and citizen, of course. Na in give the platform for ensure say a lot of young people need to get a chance. We not go only say we go to support them, but let them go attend conference. But we go come through an institution, we go come in for the supporting people.
Okay, that nine day in charge for West Africa.
Yes, of course, 9 day in charge. Now in the leading hub for to the process, and I know the head, even the committee self, whether they screen for ensure that this person are qualified now in.
Okay, Salon, of course, you say now the first thing is how many times this award don't be organized now the other countries?
Well, they say it don't happen over seven times,
okay.
But the difference between them and they don't be generalized to the whole of West Africa. Like for Nigeria, for example, they get an organization when a West African Advocate Association, then only they base to they just put as a Africa award, something like that. And so they put us. So any other person within Africa we get nominated can get them. Now that means even when we do the publications, after we don't get the exact amount, a lot of people still they reach out say they want to be nominated. Now other parts of the countries then, but simply because the awards they focus on young people within West Africa, they'll not be able to come on board at all.
Okay, so now because of what you did do, make you put in charge for Sierra Leone's chapter, right?
Yes, of course. I just look at and say, let's Sierra Leoneans are not left behind.
Okay.
It can somehow challenging when young people put on the energy, apply for scholarship, apply for conferences. Certainly enough, just more money hold them for let them not able to attend. So now that make I look at and say the best we can do, let us bring this platform and see how best Sierra Leone youth for be recognized annually. And even if we look at the number and then get the highest number of awardees then within the whole process. So at the end of the day, you get conference where you want to attend tomorrow, that if you're fortunate enough for get the ambassadorial title, you get a conference where you want to attend. They're not going to personally say that they take out the chance for support you for go and come without your money not involved. But you get for pay a percentage, then based on that percentage, and then they come in say, may they support this person for go.
Tell me about the voting process. Let me go through of course you don't touch on side about the voting, but tell me in detail how the voting process will go about. And somebody be the ask say why person in work for based on voting.
Fine. And a lot of people will find out very difficult for they able for even get access to people who extremely do well. As I say, not so we personally nominate people. Now public nominates them people then they. And after the nominations, we look at and say we not only get for able for get certain number of people that will qualify for this award. A lot of people might clash based on their impact base. But how we get for able for you? What are the means? What are the methods then we will for use for ensure say we able for get the number where we need, or how this sports year we able for get edge over this sports year than a one. Then secondly, we work on with budget proposal, of course, how much we get for use for fund the whole project. We do that budget proposal, ensure say we able for strategize and do everything necessary. And we not only focus on say let we just look out for funding, and if we stay with the focus on funding, it will be slow the process for we. So there comes the public voting, and we make it clearly to all nominees say whosoever will the public nominate. And at the end of the day, when we embark on the public voting, because a lot of people ask questions actually, why the voting process for based on say where they want to vote for this person, the person for votes for you 5 million pound votes, why them process that they for happen. And as organizers, we come out plain and explain. People where they listen to we or people where they watch we can serve as an evidence for clear say now the only award this na Sierra Leone will be say the create public voting to people them. At the end of the day, when you reach your voting threshold, then you not get no tangible impact where they able for convince the committee say you truly deserve to get the award. All them votes and the way you gather through the public, the committee they return and give you back. Now the only award this way that they happen, and also no award we be said that they do public voting for you. At the end of the day, they concentrate on your impact. As long as you don't reach that, because you reach to a point, certain people they just say the best I can do, like just send the total amount of vote we have for reach. They fail for realize there is something behind where they focus on. And a lot of them people they don't get impact where they able for convince the committee. And I believe say whatever team what they do, whether not good, you get for poster either on Facebook, either on TikTok or Instagram, you get for post and there. So if the committee want to get any report, now through that you platform we get for go for know what's not the impact base. That impact base the way we don't get the threshold of and the vote, we they compel them together. If you're able to reach the target where the committee they look out for, then we they look out for that target there. But if you're not able to get any tangible impact at all, not only the voting, now it make up you for letting able to get the award, they need to give you.
Okay, so how the person in nomination reach to that point where una accept and give a flyer for let them vote for her if you not get impact?
Now where the public nominate each of them awardees them, where the public don't nominate them, say they nominate this person for letting able to get the award. First, you get for draft an official note say now this not the reason we make I want for nominate this person, right? They don't nominate you. Then secondly, we get for ensure say we communicate and to you say we get few things that they look out for. We're not the only focus on the voting area. As I say, a lot of people that they way clash based on which they don't do. People that the way you go on them page, I go say maybe me or me sister here, we might clash based on which we they do. So how the committee get for able to know say this not qualify, this one not qualify. There comes the voting. And at the same time, even if they all two end up for get the same votes back again, I'm not able for tell that means what the committee then go use now. But maybe they or two go clash by the impact base, then they can't clash by the same vote. I'm not able for tell the exact waiting at the concentration, the means of concentration now, will let that person they able for qualify. But as much as me concerned, not to the vote, but not to the vote at the primary purpose, they qualify somebody for getting award.
Before they cancel each other, there's something quick we kind of mind. You say earlier on say una no wait for partners. Una get any partnership with any institution inside Salone?
Yes, we get after we the proposals they don't go out because we meet out to few institutions there. Of course, institutions they will even reach out to we for handle the voting process. We get institutions that will reach out say now for let the vote through the person, the individual officer for let the vote through wanna allow we now let we handle the voting process. But we will decline simply because we own method of approach. We know they only focus on say the person at the voting forget. So we decide say the best we can do let the individual where they nominate in personally handle in vote on their own. Then we also get institutions then like we get Delvida Children's Foundation where they focus on sport, both women and also man. Then they focus on into football and also cricket. Then thing that they instead we come on board and see our best thing we're able for getting support. We get several other youth-led organizations that we get Andre Afiku Entrepreneurship Hub where they say come on board. We also get Stop It newspaper where they say come on board for support. We also get West African Youth Network where they say come on board for support. We also get a cosmetic hub, not of Sahel now, a cosmetic hub when they miss they personally get most of me brands them where them based in Cameroon. Now they sponsor the packages them, the special packages that they give each awardees. Now they provide them even the bags then we decided they put each awardee in package now a customized bag where you person in face day now then provide a way be say if now we be handled down there and for be costly a lot now they handle down there. Then we also get latter days when I then decide for support with the auditorium and take care of the maintenance and everything. We also get California Entrepreneurship Center where they say take care of decor for decorate the venue and all. So we get organizations there, but government institutions that they will reach out. Honestly speaking, they not even look into the proposal. They look at and say yes, the idea is fine, the initiative is good, but they cannot be able to support this project due to one or two reasons within their own institutions. They get finances that way they get for deal with coming to the end of year and things and they. So we look at and say if we be for weight, we focus on say we look at government support or any private support, it will be challenging. But people will get passion for the vision of young people, they decide for reach out to you, say, hey, Barry, I can help with this. Let me help this way. Let me help this way. For example, I reach out to you for let me able to get this engagement. It is a huge support to me. So one way and the other, we are contributing to ensure we support the idea of young people. We not only focus on say let we look out for key sponsors, whether from government or private institutions. So several other institutions that we support are all foreign based institutions that we come on board for support this vision.
Look about original. We can talk about the process where the person will go about the flyer, don't send and they don't vote for, and then the money be funded to. And we can talk about that. We can to original. But who people say Gen Z is very loud online, and then less active when it comes to real life engagement. If you say that criticism, that critique they very very fair to really Gen Z. I saw you that I put myself inside. I supposed to left myself out as a presenter, but I had to. I can't help.
You are a Gen Z. Yeah. Well, I go say that now false claim.
Okay.
Because if then say we loud and then say we less active, why would they see young people then do into different things? Would they see young people into the media space like you? I am also into the media space. Would they see young people into advocacy? Now, the advocacy world are just young people in the dominator.
Yeah.
Now, young people they know waiting then the face. You understand? And now then don't come into that space for find solution to their problems then. So if me going out there crying out my problem is me being loud, well, I accept. I am loud because I know what for Sidom they see say young people and they go astray and decide no for talk. Where I get the chance for talk.
Yeah.
Now you get the opportunity for bring young people then together for make we state out with dissatisfaction. That is you helping the Gen Z. So if I come out there and say this is not the problem with young people in the face, this is not the problem with young people in the face, then the generation we know to Gen Z decide for say, well, these people have been loud. Well, like I say, I gladly accept say we're loud. If now that's no more than gets for say well, now that's get for be my answer to them. So then I will just say we know they take up, or rather we're slow, rather we're not ready for take up any role so far when it comes to leadership. I can say no, I don't make mention of young people in the media space. I don't make mention of young people in the advocacy space. And we get young people in really dominates the tech space as well. We get young people who dominate different side there.
Yeah.
So I can say again that is a false claim. We get young people them out there with the cry out and dissatisfaction because of we want to make people in here and make them come to we aid, give we the platform and make them help we, or rather even if they know what help we, but join we for find solution to them challenges them we really face. So like I say again, if us being loud, the only thing that's what they can say, well, we accept. I boldly accept.
So we get so many misconceptions when it comes to Gen Z taking up leadership. Like for example, if you go down the Connaught Hospital right now, you see so many young ones living there. Even the doctor himself, right now, most of them are so young. I did not care witness suicide one man they see. And then not say right now they put injection but they allow for let them touch and safe when it comes to medical side. So let me talk about the trust in Gen Z, the trust where people are getting Gen Z's. If you say this is a very very long fight for owner because the trust not everybody get the trust.
Exactly. So now, if you don't see them and don't thought I'm fit say, for trust me. Now the thing why don't they say, I know why make we even waste with them again for try for change the idea, because the time where we waste for try for change the idea, how about we just put that into practical work and make them see for themselves. So if me don't go study for 8 years for be a medical doctor, I graduate at the age of 22 or 21, you don't look less upon me say because of our young. So that means say for treat me. Now me personally I face that because me now an engineering student And then we dey get things them like, oh, they're not experienced. How you want for handle the minerals? How you want for do this? How you want for do that? How you want for imagine that. I don't go suffer 6 years or 5 years. I don't come out and I don't already get the experience. I don't go now the field, the practical world, and don't like teach myself for make I no more. Only for make I come out there and then you tell me say I no go trust you with this. Now that alone, now something we don't impose in yourself. And I know what fits for change that idea. Sit down with the idea and watch me lead. Watch me make that transformation. You know, go just sit down and think, say, I'm not capable for work in this field. I'm not capable for work in this aspect. Would I bring up this idea? Well, now the problem that the judgment, it is too much.
So what's it making tell people now that say first time beginning they begin go school till they don't close to 10 years. Now they see picking they even go then can get everything they care now they learn small.
Yeah.
Before they say 21, 22 they don't done school.
Exactly.
You know them they I don't know if then they expect Gen Z's them for for big before they begin work now offices.
Well that means say Usai you sit down you know go sit down there. Usai this young man sit down you know go sit down there. Usai I sit down I not go sit down there because for limit me education because of me na Gen Z. If the right age for make us start school, now we get different. We picking the grow up differently. We get people who are fast learners. We get people who are slow learners. Now, if you get a very fast learner, decide for keep them na us. How you keep them? Now, so you press down your knowledge. So that's a longer for affect them because if you allow them for going to school at the age of 7, 8, 9, it'll be in because you don't already like press in mind. You understand? You don't suppress in mind. You don't suppress in way of thinking. Now the school an environment where they make you mingle, where they make you see the outside world. You understand? So man can say me picking not able for learn everything at us, and that's the fact. At school you picking they learn everything. So because of me na Gen Z, you don't limit me for make I no go school. Well, that now also one of the limitations because technically you want put me down and you want put me ideas then down. So I don't feel like that now the right concept, the right perception rather.
Okay, when we talk about leadership and that of visibility, people can say, especially with the young Gen Z's, them we interested in the visibility way then platform they are the create rather than the right impact or the benefits we will get from the. What you will say about that?
Leadership and visibility. Now we get the visibility that I can say because we generation, like I say, and I say again, we were built differently. We are built unique. We come with something we come for dominate the media space. So the visibility, it don't do. Now we can decide for use them the right way or decide for use them the wrong way. Now when we talk about leadership also they bring visibility on your side. As a leader, now what thing you do now in they bring you out there say, oh, even if the person not decide for make them public, but one or two impact we don't create now the space where you do. So man go sit down and say, this person don't create a space, it don't create an impact outside in there. Now so the word they go, Say it bring you the visibility where I feel like you deserve. So now with a juggle between leadership and visibility, we leader Abdoulaye Bari, now well-known person, it don't like it gets an influence, you understand? So now it a juggle between leadership and visibility in the right way.
Okay.
Well, technically, we have the juggle between leadership and visibility in the right way because we feel like that's the work hand in hand. Even if I don't want to be visible, me work what they do alone. Don't like put me out there for make the public know who that I be, waiting are capable for do and waiting I want for do.
So what the Gen Z movement get for do differently? We go make una no associate with politicians or political activities.
Well, that's not the right question. And I can say we focus on community impact and also we project where we get. Now we single-handedly they try for build 90 classrooms, 15 different districts.
Oh wow.
And we not get no help. We single-handedly they do that on their own. We start with the first 6 Natikonko Chief Dumbo district. So now this now is cool way you not go want your enemy say for land.
Wow.
Now that environment day. Now we get this. I be watch this video. Now funnily, I be don't see this woman in post them na TikTok. Well, as they begin they talk men they like and people then it video them and post them on
Yes, I
TikTok.
remember that video there.
So now imagine we just they watch and laugh, say, oh, they're funny, you understand? Now for the past 2 years, that woman don't they post them picking them. You know they post them because of your want views. It they post them picking them for make people then see who side them picking them they land. It want for make the public see waiting them picking them the face me I can see the classroom it is traumatizing. You don't expect me for go learn a devastating environment. That alone the trauma at times too. So what make we different? We solely and deeply committed to education for improved educational system, and we go do everything within we power single-handedly. For CC, we achieve that.
So now one Billy pays for Generation Alpha.
Well,
beginning na Generation Alpha.
well, and they they talk about the Gen Zs, but they're not talking about the Generation Alpha or the Generation Beta. I mean, these kids, they're learning from us. And I am happy because they learn from the right people there. You see, we check in the next 10 years, you get to see ministers as young people. Now, I want to say this, at the same time, I don't want to say this, but make us say this. How about we consider a young person as Minister of Youth? Where they at the age of maybe 25.
Yeah, I'll job one for tell you for let's specify the age because they go take in a young person obviously.
Because now you will know the problem. Now you go know the solution. Like you say, you should be born. Now you know